All right. Okay. A very good afternoon to all of you, or good morning or good evening, depending on where you're from. Welcome to our SendQuick online clinic. And today we're going to tackle a few questions that we come across when we're trying to troubleshoot our SendQuick. So I'd like to warmly welcome all of you to joining this webinar again. Now, someone has raised hand. What I'd like to do is, because I'm not sure if you have any challenges you find, can put in a chat box that we can see, we can read. In fact, just maybe type anything on a chat box. Let us know where you're from, which country you're from, whether you can hear me. If you have problems with the sound, you can also put it there. We can actually take a look at the chat box, and we can know what the feedback we are getting. Now, later on, we will doing the presentation. We'll do step by step. Now, there will be a Q&A. If you have any questions, please type it in the chat box as well. Then we can read the question on your behalf. Thank you. We have someone from Singapore. Thank you. Let us know also where else you're from. From Sri Lanka, welcome. Welcome from Sri Lanka as well. And now I'm going to cover a few things. Can hear you clear. Thank you so much, Frank. Okay, good. So you can hear me. I'm just going to proceed right now. Now, just note that this will be recorded. And when we record it, of course, hopefully we will, after the session, we will be able to send you the link so you can watch it again. So don't worry if you miss out certain things, but we will be recording this and send it to you. But that also means it is be recorded, and we'll be using this for our other purposes as well. Now, and if you stay right till the end, we're also going to do something very exciting. For normally during an online clinic, we'll pick one winner to win our USD $50 Amazon e-gift voucher. So we've always see how many people we got, but we'll check at a time when we towards the end, we'll collect the names. So you got to stay till then we'll put them into the wheel, and the wheel will select our winner. Okay. So today, my name is Andy Han. I'm actually the Customer Experience Manager for TeleRx. And we're doing this series of online clinic because of to also help our customers understand more about our setup and how to use SendQuick. And to help us with this today, I'm very glad that I have not just one, I have two technical experts from our company to share with us. One is our very senior expert in our company, Mr. Ted Nang So. Right? I hope I pronounced his name correctly. You correct me if I got it wrong. Mr. Ted Nang So will be here, as well as Mr. Nicholas. And Nicholas Tan will be covering the first part. Okay, what is he going to cover? So this will be our speakers, both of them. They will be covering how to troubleshoot when SendQuick cannot detect the modem. And this is a common issue that we normally get. And he'll share with you what are the things that you could do, even show you the modem later on, what are things to do when you check on the lighting and all these things. How to use the web-based terminal to check the logs. So some of the clues are in the logs. So how do you access this log? So he's going to show you how to turn on the web-based terminal. Then we'll have a Q&A for that session. Then later, Ted will come in and share with you. And this is another common question, because a lot of time we get questions on how do we generate RSA private key and CSR for SSL setup? And then how to eventually use that cert to put into SendQuick. And how to make it sure that we can only allow HTTPS. So these are the topics we're going to cover today. It's going to be very exciting, so hang on. So today what I will do is I'm going to hand over the time now to Nicholas, who's going to cover the first question on how to troubleshoot when SendQuick cannot detect modem. So I'm going to stop sharing so Nicholas can introduce himself. So ladies and gentlemen, I just present to you Mr. Nicholas Tan.
Hi.
You can take over now.
Okay. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm going to go through how to troubleshoot when SendQuick cannot detect the modem. Okay, on the right, you will see the dashboard overview. Okay, you will normally see the dashboard overview when the modem is not detected. You will see 0 modem. And you will not see any display here. Okay, you will not see the modem IME number. and the operator info, and the signal strength. Okay, this is a common scenario where modem is not detected. Okay. In the dashboard overview, you have a quick view of the system overview, system usage, and the modem status. If the modem is detected, you can see the status of the modem IME number, which is over here, and the modem info. And most important is the operator info. Let's say you are using M1 or Singtel, you will see the operator info. And lastly is the signal strength. Okay, so signal strength, if it's green, means it's excellent. Okay, we'll come to how to troubleshoot when SendQuick cannot detect the modem. So these are the 4 simple steps you can use to troubleshoot the modem. First step, you can restart the modem by removing the USB cable. Okay, you can remove the USB cable. Make sure the SIM card has been inserted correctly. Okay, normally we will face issue of inserting the SIM card. Okay, for this modem, the SIM card, make sure the Go contact chip is facing down. Okay, you have to wait for 2 to 3 minutes before reconnecting the USB cable. Okay, the reason why you have to wait for 2 to 3 minutes because the system will need to end the task for researching for the modem. So you have to wait for the system to end the task before you insert back the USB to the system. So once you have reinsert the USB, wait for roughly about 2 to 3 minutes to check the LS LED status. Okay. The LS LED status will be here. The modem LED must be blinking at regular interval. So normally the blinking sequence will be single blink pattern. So normally the blinking will be blink, pause, blink, pause, blink. Okay. Later I will show you the live demonstration how to do this simple troubleshoot. Andy, can you put me onto the spots for the video?
Okay, so yeah, that's while Nicholas make some adjustment. So this is the latest modem that we are using. Some of you may have the older models, but nevertheless, the functions are quite similar. If you need to do a hardware refresh, you can also contact us. We see how we can help you.
Okay, basically, hello, hi, sorry, yeah. Okay, basically,
Can.
let me describe about this modem. Okay, on my left, you can see the power light. Okay, when the modem is connected, the power light will be light up. Okay, this will be the LS light. Okay, LS light is the signal of the modem. So you can see it's blinking at interval, blink, pause, blink. And this is the signal strength. Okay, we have 1 bar, 2 bar, and 3 bar. 3 bar means now it's fully at the highest speed. Okay, full bar means that the modem is functioning. Okay, so normally for removing of the troubleshooting, in case the modem is not working, you need to disconnect the modem. So basically, this is the USB-Y cable. Okay, for SendQuick, we recommend you to connect the USB-Y cable to the back of the SendQuick. So this will allow to have a better connection and better speed, and will provide more stable to the modem.
Sorry, so that means use the port at the back instead of those that are available in front.
Correct. So do not use the front. The front is basically for keyboards. So we recommend you to use from the back of the SendQuick. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate how to remove the cables. So normally we will disconnect from the modem here. So once you disconnect, you will see there's no power. means that the modem has been disconnected. So this is the modem antenna. Okay. Normally for the modem antenna, we will recommend you not to put on top of the SendQuick, okay, because there's a magnetic base at the modem. Sorry, a magnetic base at the antenna. Okay, it may destroy the hard disk. It will cause the hard disk to malfunction. Okay, so normally it will be placed on top of the server rack. Okay, to remove the modem SIM card, okay, the modem SIM card is over here. So you just push, slight push, okay, remove the SIM card. Okay. Say this is the modem contact chip, the gold chip. Make sure the modem contact chip, sorry, make sure the SIM card contact chip is facing down. Press it and make sure it's locked in place. Okay. So once it's locked in place, you will hear a click sound, means that the SIM card is locked. To connect back the modem, insert back the USB cable. Once it's connected, you will see power light up first. Then you wait for about less than a minute, you will see the LS light blinking. Means that the modem has been connected. And the SIM card has been connected also. Then you will see the signal strength. Okay. Okay, Andy, can you put me back to the slide?
Sure. Let me
Put me
do
back to
that.
the presentation slide.
Okay, can.
Yeah.
So a quick questions while I do this. I'll remove the spotlight so that you can do your presentation. You must start sharing again. We do have a quick question. Now you recommend that we plug into the back of the SendQuick, the port at the back. But we do have one customer who says that the one at the back is not working for him. so will it work if they plug the modem to the front, the USB port as well?
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe Ted, you can help me answer that, or
it will still work, but we do not recommend. But it will still work if you plug.
Yeah, but maybe you may want to contact us again to find out, to see what happened to the port at the back. Then why is it not working? Then the question also come in, adding additional modem require additional license. Yes, I think that one you have to talk to us. We can help you if you need additional modem, right? But you can't just add in the modem yourself because we need to do certain configuration, right? Okay, Nicholas, can you share your slides again?
Yeah. We have another question. What is the other connector besides the antenna?
Oh, the other connector is a AUX. It's a audio voice connector, audio connector. We are not using that. We are using the cell 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 connector.
Okay, so we hardly use that. So that's aux. We don't need that. Hope that answer your questions. Okay, so we thank you all the questions. Keep it coming. Meanwhile, I'll let Nicholas continue his slide. Handing over back to you, Nicholas.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, we will touch on how to use a web-based terminal. So I will show you 3 simple steps how to enable the web-based terminal. In order to enable the web-based terminal, you have to activate the password of the SendQuick guest. So basically, you go to password management under SSH login account to activate the SendQuick guest account. The second step, to enable the web-based terminal, you just need to go to the System Test Tools, web-based terminal, to check to enable the web-based terminal. Okay, so once you access the web-based terminal with the user ID and the password, you can run simple commands to check the modem status. I will now go to the website of the Alert Plus server admin. So now we are at the dashboard of the SendQuick UI. So just now my presentation shows the modem status here. So you can view the modem status from here. Okay, to enable the web-based terminal, you just need to go to the password management. Go to SSH login account. Okay, key in the password. Just take note, the password must be met or the following requirement. Minimum is 8 characters, maximum is 16. So you need to have an alphanumeric and 1 capital letter. So normally I will just key in. Huh? Okay. Is my slide moving? Can you see the web?
Sorry, I think you were sharing only the presentation. So you need to
sorry, yeah.
to share the browser. There are some questions that came in, but maybe we'll ask them later during the Q&A. So with that, Nicholas finish the demo and flow through the steps first. Then we will have a Q&A session later on, and then we will answer them one by one. So if you do have questions, feel free to just share with us, and we'll let you know later on. We'll ask the questions on your behalf. Okay, finally got it. Okay, yeah. Great. Handing back to you.
My apology. Let me demo again. Okay, let me start from beginning. Okay. Okay, you have to activate the password for the SSH. Okay, click on password management. Click on SSH login account. Okay, so the username will be SendQuick guest. Key in the password. Okay, for password you have the following requirement. Minimum password length is 8, and you have to key in at least 1 character. Alphanumeric. Okay, the character alpha had to be in caps lock, capital. So normally I will key in A, admin, 1, 2, 3. A, admin, 1, 2, 3. So you click save. Once it's saved, you'll see SendQuick guest password updated. Means that the account is activated. Okay. So you scroll down right at the bottom under System Test Tools. Click on Web-based Terminal. Click Check to enable. Click Save. Okay, you will see this message. Web-based terminal has been enabled. Okay, at the bottom here, once enabled, you must access the terminal via this HTTP. Okay, you can go direct to the terminal here by clicking the link here. Okay. So once you click the link, it will bring you to the SendQuick terminal, web-based terminal here. So you type in SendQuick guest, enter the password you have key in, enter. So once you have successfully logged in, you will see the last login date and time, and you will see this SendQuick guest at alert plus 64. Then you are some simple commands to go into the directory: cd/home message log. So we are now entering the logs directory. Okay, from this log directory, you type in this command, grep command, SMS-dev space SMS dot log. Okay. This command will allow you to diagnose the modem status. It will show the modem status, show all the way to the top. Okay. On the top, you will see the modem. Okay, look for register successfully. So once you see modem operator register successfully, means the modem has been connected. Okay, look for the operator name, Singtel Home Network. So this means that the modem has been connected successfully. So the last thing you have to look into it, it will be the Singtel status here, means that it's in 3G now. So means that the modem has been successfully connected. Okay, so something to take note, when changing the SIM card, do not power on the modem before the SIM card is inserted. Always remember to remove the USB cable when you want to change the SIM card. The reason is because the SIM card contact may trigger a static onto the modem and it will cause the modem to be malfunction. Okay. Do not swap the SIM card while the modem is in operation. Means that when the modem is running, do not swap the SIM card. Always remember to remove the USB. So once you remove the USB, there is no power connected. The modem will not have any power, so it will not cause any damage on the modem. So normally we will practice to disconnect the modem before we change the SIM card. Okay, when SendQuick cannot detect, SIM card not registered. Okay, normally we will face this problem when SIM card is not detected. Okay, make sure the SIM card is valid and has been inserted correctly into the modem. Make sure it's inserted correctly. If you still cannot detect, the modem still cannot detect the SIM card, use a physical phone. Okay, you can test it on your normal phone. Insert the SIM card to your normal phone. Try to send some SMS out, and try to ask your friend to send or your colleague to send an SMS to this number. Make sure that you can receive and send out from a normal mobile phone. If you cannot, please contact telco for advice. Okay, so common problems like operator reject, deny error in the sample logs here. Okay, we face certain issues like modem cannot be, SMS cannot be sent out. Okay, due to the limitation of the Singtel. Normally, we face this issue, limitation from Singtel SIM card. Okay, they will block all SMS. Okay, when it reach 10,000 SMS per modem. So there's a limitation on the buffer on the SIM card. So normally per month, depending on your usage, 600 per day. Some of the telco may block the SMS. So please contact your telco. Okay, how do you know whether you have reached the limit? You can view from the usage log. Okay, I will show you where you can view from the usage log. Okay, you go to usage log. Go to usage statistic. Go to usage statistic. Select 30 days, last 30 days to generate the report. So from here, you can see the numbers of SMS being sent out for the last 30 days. If you reach the maximum numbers of SMS, you will know that probably it's been blocked by Singtel or M1, okay, or blocked by your telco. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Okay. So I will pass
Okay.
this next presentation to my colleague Tech.
Before we do that,
we
sorry,
have
there
the Q&A session.
yes,
sorry.
that's right. We have a few questions they came up. So maybe both either yourself or Ted can help to answer. One of the question is that okay, let's start with a simple one. Earlier you said that if it reaches around 600 SMS per day, Singtel will block the SMS. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Per day.
Okay.
Yes. Depending on
yes,
the different telco. Yeah,
different
we have to
telco,
check back
but
to the
Singtel,
telco. Now, normally what we face is from Singtel. Yeah.
So normally Singtel will be has a certain limitation, so we need to check the telco. So I hope that answered your question. So that's done. Now I'm some queries on adding a second modem to my existing SendQuick. Let me know who I can contact. Okay, this one you can just you can drop me an email, andyhun @alarax.com. Then repeat again, andyhun@alarax.com, and I'll direct you to the correct person to talk about new modem. Okay, so then how about the other? Okay, William is asking how about the other account. I believe that is following up to his earlier question. Can all these accounts be disabled? Which Ted has actually replied, yes, you can disable the web-based terminal. Yeah. So you're referring to the other accounts. Some other accounts you need to log in. I don't think you can disable them, but yeah, I think that you can see the question, whether you can help to answer that question from William. Then yeah.
Okay, which account you want to disable? Because for the SQCast account, if you are using the web terminal, under the web terminal, you can disable by antique for this one. Okay, our SQCast account is the default is disable already. If you need to use, you need to put the SSH private key inside the system. Okay, for this one is SQCast account. Okay, if you are referring to the other account, operator account, supervisor account, you can disable this one under the setting, you can disable. Yeah.
I think you can again drop us an email on that, support@alarax for more detailed explanation. But you may want to check which account you want to disable, because I think some accounts it's best not to disable them. They have a question about HA setup. Now, how about HA setup? Because how to troubleshoot this kind of setup? Because each box has its own modem connected. So this is a question where some installation comes with a high ability, so they actually have two for redundancy, and each one has its own modem connected. So is the same way to troubleshoot, or is there something you need to take care of to look out for when you have a HA setup? I believe Ted is answering that. Are you answering on air, or you're answering it on reply?
Okay, for this one, okay, the modem connected to the secondary one got the issue, then you need to log into the secondary server, then you need to check the server log. Server log also secondary one also you can check by the web terminal, or you can download the server logs and email to us. We can help to check for this one. Yeah, if the primary modem got the problem, then you need to log into the primary server and then you can check.
Okay, great. Okay, I've got 2 more questions. Let me just handle these 2 questions, and then I hope no more questions for now because we want to move on to the one. Okay, how to stop report by department? What does that mean by stop report by department? Is that the logs? Is that okay? Maybe you can retype which report you're referring to by that question. Let me ask another question while we wait for more clarification for the first question. It's about sorting the report by department. This next question is, what's the best solution to resolve a bottleneck message sent out? Will there be some sort of logs to check if messages has been sent out after resolution? That, Nicholas?
What's this?
That means okay. First we have a bottleneck that was sent out. Then once we sort it out, then how do we check if the messages has been sent out after the resolution?
Okay, modem have the issue, then all the message were stuck inside the queue. Okay, then after you check the modem, after resolve the modem issue, then the system can detect the modem. The system will continue to send the message. Then after send, the message will be inside the send box. You can check under the usage log. You go to the usage log, you click on the send box, then you see the you will see the current date time for the sending.
Okay, I hope that answers the question. If not, like I said, you can drop us an email at support@colorx.com. We'll be happy to help you to clarify further. Okay, and I think the HS setup one we already done. Okay, so there are no open questions. Right. So with that, let me end Nicholas' session. Maybe Nicholas can stop sharing.
Okay.
You can hand the time over to Ted to share his part. Like I said, if you have further questions, do drop us an email. We can also help you after this webinar. Now I'm just going to hand it over to Ted to do the next part of the presentation. Ted, are you ready? Yeah, okay, Nicholas, you have to stop sharing first.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now Ted can share his screen. So now if you do have any question about adding modem or anything with licensing issues, you can drop me an email. I'll direct you to the relevant people to help you. But if you have technical questions, even after this session, you are facing certain issues, you can also still email us at support@colorx. Okay, Ted, you're ready, right?
Yes, ready.
Okay, I hand it to you. Thanks.
Okay, hello everybody. Okay, today I will share the how to generate the SSL private key, CSR, and sign certificate. Okay, you can use the OpenSSL toolkits to generate the RSA private key, then CSR certificate, sign request, and sign certificates. Okay, if you do not have the OpenSSL, you can download from the links below and install the Apache to run the OpenSSL. Okay, here I will on this one. Okay, you can download and install the Apache. You can download from here, then can install the Apache in your Windows server. Okay. For my laptop, I have installed already. Here I have installed an Apache is running. Okay. Okay, to generate the RSA private key, you need to run this command. Okay, after you generate the RSA private key, you can generate the CSR certificate sign request. So you need to run this command. Okay, for the demonstration, I go back to the Apache one. Okay, so this one's running. You click on the shell. Okay, then you need to change the directory. Okay, you change to the directory Apache/bin, then enter. Okay, then you will see here Apache/bin, then open SSL. Okay, now you are inside the open SSL. Then you can run the command GENRSA generate dash. This one not dash dash, only one dash. DES3 dash OUT out space, then okay, this one is a key file name. You can put any name, your company name or something. Okay, then here 2048. Okay, just enter. Okay, you can add the password here. Okay, here I will put password. Okay, now I have generated the private key ready. Okay, once you have generated the private key, then you can generate the CSR certificate sign request. So you run the command IQ-OUT, then TALARAX1-CSR. So this is a CSR certificate sign request. Okay, space. Then minor key, then TALARAX1.key file. So you must put the same key, then space minor NEW, then minor SHA 256. Okay, enter. Then here you need to enter the password because when you create the private key, you add the password. So password is password PASSWORD. Okay, so you put the country name SG. SGPY Singapore. Okay, city name also I will put Singapore. Okay, organization name, company name. Okay, session name. Okay, here is the common name. Common name is you can add the some code IP address or FQDN. Okay, if you supposed to access to the system using the FQDN, then you need to add here hostname.domain. Okay, if you connect to the, if you want to connect to the system using the IP address, you add the IP. Okay, here I will add the IP address 192.168.1.95. Okay, the email I will leave blank. Leave blank. Okay, now I have generated the private key and certificate request. Okay, I will go back to slide. Okay, once you have the private key and certificate sign request, okay, the CSR is used in one of two ways. Ideally, the CSR will be sent to a certificate authority such as TOTI or Verisign, who will verify the identity of the requester and issue a signed certificate. Okay, this one is the valid certificate. This one for the valid certificate. If you want to use the valid certificate, then you need to purchase for this one. Okay, so the second one is that the second option is that you can use the self-signed certificate. Self-signed certificates are not the valid one. Okay, if you want to generate the self-signed certificate, you can run this command. You can run this command under the OpenSSL. Okay, I will go back to the OpenSSL here. Okay, now I will generate the self-signed certificate using the same CSR file. Okay, here is 509 minus EQ minus DAYST 365. Okay, here I put 1 year, 365 minus n. Then CSR means the DALARIAX 1 dot CSR. Then dash SIGNKEYK key also DALARIAX 1 dash 1 dot KEYK dash OUT DALARIAX 1 dot CRT. Okay, this CRT is this a certificate file. So here we generate the certificate file using the private key and CSR. Okay, then enter. Okay, you need to enter the password because when you create the CSR, you enter the password. WORD password. Okay, now I have generated the private key, CSR, and certificate. Okay, those files are saved under the saved under the C, SMAPP, Apache, bin. Okay, so here I got 3 files ready. Okay, I go back to slide. Okay, now we how to enable SSL service. Okay, to enable the SSL service, okay, I recommend you to access to system using the HTTP. Because something wrong, right? When you install the certificate, if something wrong, you still can access to the system. That's why I suggest to use the HTTP. Okay, here you access to the system using the HTTP. Then you go to the security settings, SSL Service. Then you will need the 3 files, SSL key, SSL cat, and CA file. Okay, I will log into my system. Okay, I will access to system using HTTP 192.168.1.95. Enter username, password. Okay, to enable the SSL certificate, go to the security settings. Go to the SSL settings. Okay, here you need to enable. Okay, then you need to copy and paste the SSL key. Okay, so this file is saved under the bin. Okay, I will open the key file. You can open using the text editor. Okay, open with. I use the notepad. Okay, copy. Close it. Okay, go back to the. Okay, I deleted the existing one. And paste. Okay, over the screen. Okay, then you click on the SSL certificate. Okay, SSL certificate also same. You can open with the notepad. This is CRT is a certificate file. Okay. Copy. Copy. Okay, here upload the CA file. Okay, CA file, you can upload the certificate file, same certificate file. CRT, same certificate file, you can upload. Okay, I will choose here 125 devices. So TLS version 1.2. Okay, here is you need to enter the password. Password is the password. Okay, this password is I set when I create the private key file. Okay, use the same password. If you do not have the password, you can put any. Okay, then click on save. Being verified. Okay, now you will see SSL service set as successful. If you see error message here, then you need to check your certificates. Okay. Then here I will access to system using the HTTPS. .192.1.1.95. Okay, click on advanced. Okay, if you want to check the certificate information, you click on the view here, certificate. Okay, here you will see the certificate information. So I set for 1 year for this one. Okay, I will save it. That's the certificate information. Okay, now I can access to system using the HTTPS. Okay, I will go back to slide. Okay, this slide is how to disable HTTP, because if you enable after you have enabled the HTTPS, you can disable HTTP if you are not using. Okay, to disable HTTP, you need to access to the system using the HTTPS. Okay, then you go to the server settings, optional network. Then you here port 80 HTTP. You choose no. Here you put the NA. Then click on the save. Then where HTTP port 80 will disable. Okay. To disable, go to the server settings, optional network. Scroll down. Choose no. Put NA. Then click on save. Okay, update text. Okay, now I will try to access using the HTTP. 192.168.1.95. Okay, the system will redirect to the HTTPS. Okay, that's how we enable the HTTPS and disable the HTTP. Okay, any question?
Yeah. Are there any questions? We do have a questions asking how to use SSL for MIM. Can we use SSL for MIM?
Yes, can use. Okay. For SSL for MIM. Okay, I go back to system. Okay, for MIM, you need to install the basic hostname and domain here under the IP configuration. You must put the basic hostname and domain name here. Okay, then when you generate the certificate sign request, okay, under the common name, you must put the hostname.domain. Then you purchase the basic certificate using the CSR. Then once you have, then you go and install another security settings.
So that means you need to change the host to
when you Okay, here, okay, I will show you here. When you generate a CSR certificate sign request, okay, you need to add here hostname or domain under the command name. You need to put the hostname or domain.
Okay, can.
Okay. So
Okay.
other question.
I think for that, if you need a bit more clarification on the SSL for MIM again, drop us an email. MIM, for some of you, I'm not sure if all of you are familiar, is our mobile instant messaging module that allows you to send messages not just to SMS, but to other instant messaging applications like Telegram, WeChat, and even WhatsApp and all these things. So if you don't have MIM, you're keen to find out more MIM also, you can always check with us to see how we can explain that to you as well. Okay, any more questions? I think SSL part, yeah, I think that has shown a very good step-by-step how you do it. If you need to, you can always use this video to go through the steps and see how he configured it. But okay, we do have a question come in. Can we have both IP and host name? You mean when typing in the thing, can we have both IP and host name?
No, you only you need to choose both IP or hostname. You need to choose only one.
Just
Yeah, only
either
one.
one.
You can yeah, either one.
Okay, not use both at the same time. Okay, that has been answered. Any more questions? Right. I think if not, we come to the end of the presentation. Like I said, even after this seminar or this webinar, if you do still have questions, feel free to drop us an email. Ted, can I share my screen for a while? Yeah, so I will share my screen. So quick update for everyone's, because if you are on our SendQuick devices, we normally have patch releases, and recently we have just released some new patches for all the devices, all the appliance. So you can actually go to our website, tyrox.com/update to see which version of of appliance that you have, and check whether it is. If it's quite current, still near the latest version, maybe you don't need to patch. But if your version is pretty old, you may want to consider to get in touch with us to do a new patch on your appliance. But of course, the appliance is too old, then maybe it's better to do a hardware refresh. But all this, you let us know. You can contact us via support. And this is one thing that we like to share again, because whenever we receive a support request, if you can provide this information to us beforehand, it makes us easier to check the information so that we can provide you a faster response. So when you send us an email to support and you actually have an issue or problem, let us know which product it is, which version it is, which patch number, and which serial number. Now you can get all this from the system overview, as you can see in the screenshot. Under the system version, there's a version number, patch number. Just copy that and send it to us.